Hey, hi guys, welcome back. So now we are going to set up our first project. Okay, so I'm going to run the first project and like we are going to develop a project and we are going to develop a workflow diagram and we are going to deploy the workflow diagram into our project. All the steps we are going to do now in this video. Okay, okay, so how what you are thinking about first project? So do we need to write lot of setups? Nothing. Okay, don't worry about anything. Camunda is providing for you a skeleton code. Okay, so basic code it is providing. Okay, so it is supporting for Spring framework as well as Spring Boot framework. Basically, my style is going with the Spring Boot framework. Okay, because that is very easy, right? So no need of server and everything because everything is embedded. Okay, so let me tell you, just go to Google. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how to download a skeleton project. Okay, just go to Google, search directly like Camunda starter project. Okay, just search it. So first link itself you can see that Camunda platform initializer. Okay, just click that. Okay, it will redirect you into the platform initializer place. Okay, if you already worked on Spring Boot, actually you know about Spring initializer, right? The same thing here actually. So this is a Camunda platform initializer. Okay, so this is a place it is giving you the skeleton code. Okay, it can run directly. It can, you can import this project and you can run it out. Okay, so okay, so you can see here this is a group. Okay, so whatever you want you can give it. I can give it like my com dot okay, so just I like tech bus blocks. Okay, dot uh, example. Okay, or dot com dot. I'll give you, this is my first project. Okay, so I'm just giving us a first project. Okay, so the version they recently released 7.16 as well. Okay, but the platform is still they are have keeping 7.17 also they released, but still they are keeping 7.16. Okay, let's go with the latest version whatever is available here. Okay, and this is the Spring Boot version. They are internally they are having, we cannot change that. Okay, so the H2 database on disk and memory, let's go with the memory initially. Okay, so later we'll learn about on disk and all the stuff. Then the Java version, let's go with the Java 11. Okay, I hope you already installed Java, Maven. Okay, if you're not installed, just please go through my earlier videos. You can install Java, Eclipse, Camunda Modeler, like Maven, all the stuff I already teach you, right? So just keep it 11 and whatever is defaultly selected, let it keep it. Okay, and just giving whatever username you want to provide. Okay, maybe this is a username you are going to log in. Okay, when you are running your application locally and when you want to log in your application, right? So this is the whatever username and password you're going to give it, just give it. Okay, so I'm just give it some Vino and Vino. Okay, so generate report, just click it. Okay, generate report. What it will do, it will download a zip file for you. Okay, so it will download a zip file for you. So directly you can export the zip file into your Eclipse IDE, whatever IDE you may use another IDE, that is fine. You can just export that into your IDE. Okay, let me go into IDE and let me show you that. Okay, so let me, this is my Eclipse IDE. I'm just double clicking that. Let me launch that. Okay, so once it is launched, okay, so here you cannot see anything because I already exported actually. So when you are coming with first time, right? So let me generate project. Okay, so it is downloading, right? Let me show into the folder. Okay, show into the folder, just extract it. Okay, so just go to open that and copy this path. Okay, come to Eclipse. Okay, so go to file. Okay, just click on import and here please make sure you are selecting existing Maven project. because whatever Spring Boot project they are giving, that is a Maven project. Okay, so Maven is a build tool. Okay, so that is a Maven project. So click on next and give the copied directory here. Okay, it will automatically pick the pom.xml. Okay, you can see here com.textbusblogs.com. This is what I gave it, and this is what my project name I gave it, my first project. And this snapshot version, this is a jar file. Okay, it is trying to build the default jar version 1.0.0. Okay, then click on finish. Once you click on finish, it will generate a similar project, whatever you are seeing the left side, right? Similar project it will generate for you. Okay, I already have the local project, so I'm not going to finish it, but you just finish it. Make sure you are clicking finish button. Okay, once you finish, it will generate a nice project structure. Okay, if you open that, okay, you can see like source main Java. Okay, this is the place where your Java programs will be there. Okay, Java files will be there. Okay, then src main dot resource. If you remember, in our architecture we saw some resource folder. Okay, like where we will deploy our workflow diagrams. This is the place we will deploy our workflow diagrams. Okay, then don't worry about this gre system library maven dependencies. So these places, it will be there jar files. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about this source, and this is the target folder. When you are running your application, it will run here actually. Okay, then this is a pom.xml. Okay, this is a pom.xml. Just open it. Okay, this is a place we are going to see what are the stuffs is there. See here, so it is like Maven compiler Java version, whatever you gave it, it is showing here. Okay, so and it will keep all the required stuffs, like whatever is required for you, Spring Boot starter website and all the stuffs. It will show everything here. Okay, don't worry about it, just close it. Okay, now as of now you are ready with your basic project. Okay, so this is the file. You can see that application.java once you download it. Okay, so your application is ready. Okay, now first what you do, go to your, once you download, right, go to your project and go to this place, open this in command prompt. Okay, just give it maven clean install. This is the step, or you just ignore this one. Just if you are using Eclipse, right, just go to Eclipse, right click this project. Okay, run as Maven build. Okay, the second Maven build. I'm just giving this, and here you give the goal as clean install. Okay, what it will do, whatever you mention in the pom.xml, like the dependencies, like okay, whatever jar files are required, it usually mentioned in the pom.xml. Okay, once you give this and click on apply and run. Okay, just click on apply and run. Once you done that, it will build your project. Okay, it will download all the jars from internet. Make sure you are connecting your computer with the internet. Okay, then only you can download it. Okay, it will download it and it will store it in your local computer. Okay, that it will do. So you can see that installation build is success. Okay, so it means that your project is perfectly, it is perfectly is there. Okay, then you need to directly, you can run your application. Okay, how to run the application? Just right click this application file. Okay, just go with the run as Java application. Just click this. Okay, it will run the application in backend. Now your application is running. Okay, okay, so it will run. Okay, so now it is running successfully. See, you can see the message like Tomcat started on port 8080. This is the place. So it is running in the 8080. Let me go to browser. Okay, just give the local host 8080. Okay, just enter it. It will open a nice Camunda login screen for you. Okay, so whatever you gave here, right, admin username and password, right, that you just give it. Okay, so this is the login page. Now your application is up and running successfully. Okay, so now you are ready with your application. Okay, so your backend code and everything is ready. Now you can just log in the application. You can see the dashboard. This is what your dashboard and everything, you can see it out. Okay, don't worry about it. Now you done with your full setup. Okay, now your application is very dummy application, like no workflows are there, right? Now the what is the next step is, we need to draw a workflow diagram. We already done in the last video itself, right? We are going to deploy that diagram into this project. Okay, how to deploy, let's see now. Okay, I'm just log out here, going to Camunda modular. Okay, you can see here. So this is the diagram. We draw it like check leave balance and manager approval. Once that is done, HR approval. Okay, so I just edited something. So in the manager approval, if you go here, okay, let me open the properties panel for you. Okay, so I'm just giving here as a check leave balance is my ID. Okay, I already wrote on Java class. I will show you what is the Java class is there. Okay, then it will go for manager approval. So in the manager approval, just give the ID whatever name and ID you want. Okay, then the assigning should be manager. It has to assign to manager, right? Then go to forms. Okay, so the form field, okay, just click on this plus and add the field as string, sorry, so field as boolean. Okay, then defaultly it should be false. The field ID is approve. Again I'm going to HR approve the same user task. Okay, again I'm keeping one more field like approve HR, that is boolean, again HR approve, and the default value is false. Okay, then it will get complete. This is what I done it. Okay, once my application is running, okay, what I can do directly, I can click this deploy button. Okay, so I hope you aware of this developing this, right? If you are not aware, just go with my last video, just go through my last video. You can know how to draw this diagram. Okay, what is this service task, what is this user task? Okay, so how to create service task as the user task, and now I'm just telling that how to set the properties for that. Okay, so after that, I'm just clicking on this deploy current diagram. You can see that the deployment name is coming and my REST endpoint is there. Just click on deploy. Okay, once you click on deploy, it will deploy into your running operation. Make sure your application is running. My application is running. Okay, so it is deployed into my application. Okay, now you can see that it is there in the first time. Maybe it will ask you to save that. You just save it in the src resource, this folder actually. Okay, when you are saying, if you see that this is the folder path. Okay, just right click that, go to properties, you can see the folder path. Just save your workflow diagram. Okay, after once you done, you just make sure go file, save. Okay, not file, maybe go here, just control yes. Okay, that time it will ask you to where you need to save it. Just give this path. Okay, make sure go to your application and check your path and do it. Okay, once you done that, it will be available here. Then whenever you are just deploying, it will make sure it will reflect this one as well. Okay, so once you done that, you can log in your application with we know. Okay, I'm just login. See, it is redirected to the login screen, right? Now if you can go to your cockpit, you can see that one process definition is there. It means one BPM is there. What is that? Let's go inside that. See, leave management. Let me click this. See, whatever diagram I would draw, that whatever I deployed it, it will come here. Okay, so there is no workflow is running. I mean, no process instance is there, but the diagram was deployed into application. Okay, so hope you clear, right, until this. So first step, we builded a project. Second step, we draw a diagram. Then we deployed the diagram into our existing project. We done it. Okay, so then the third step. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so we need a user. We know is a user. Okay, so then we need a manager, then we need a HR, right? So that we can do all those people can approve that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going into admin panel. Okay, here you can go with the create user. You just give it whatever manager. So password for manager, you create one ID, and user you want create one ID. See, I have already manager ID. Let me create a one more for HR. Okay, let me go with HR, HR. Okay, so first name HR and last name also HR and HR@gmail.com. Okay, now you can see three different users. Okay, so make sure that once you are stop your server, right, these details will go off as we are running the database in memory. Okay, so once you are start your server, whatever you are doing, it will be there. Once you stop the server, all these data will go off, but we know will be there because that will be done in the project level itself. Okay, so if you remember that, see, you can see here, this is the, you can see here, this is what it will be there. Okay, because we gave at the time of Camunda initialization itself. Okay, so other users, it will go off once you stop the server. Okay, okay, I added the user. Now let me go to cockpit, let me go to task list. I'm going to start a process. Let me click on this. Okay, this is the process. Just I'm going to give any key. One, start. It means that, let me refresh this page. You can see that there is one manager approval task was created. Okay, but I cannot able to access it because it was assigned to manager. You can go and see the diagram. See, it is there with the manager approval, right? What happened? This check leave balance. Let me go and see that employee have leave balance. What is that? Okay, I have a leave balance check. Okay, defaultly assigning 5 years a leave balance. This is Java class. Okay, so when you need to create one Java class. Okay, you need to implement the Java delegate as a first step. Okay, okay, then after that, this is my, it will create a, it will ask you to override this execute method. Okay, if you know Java, you can understand that. If you are not know, please try to know the basics of Java. Okay, try to learn that. Okay, so once you add this override, once you override this method, right, you can do whatever logic you want actually. Okay, then what I done is that, so go here, we selected Java class, right? Copy the whole package path. Okay, if you go here, if you open this is the leave balance check. Right click this, properties. Okay, sorry, right click this, copy the qualified name and just paste it here. Okay, this is what I done. So when the action is coming here, backend, my Java class will get execute. Okay, after that it will go for manager approval. So my Java class was executed. It was saying employee have the leave balance because I have the logger like have the leave balance. Leave balance is greater than 0. I defaultly am assigning leave balance is 5 in my Java class. Okay, hope you understand how to create the Java class, right? So make sure create on Java class and implement the Java delegate. Okay, then it will ask you to override this method. Just override it here. Whatever logic you want, you can write it out. Okay, mine is to check the leave balance. Okay, so I'm just checking that. Then it was assigned to manager. Now you can see highlighted is manager approval. So I cannot do anything, right? I cannot complete this task. I cannot save this task. Nothing I can do. So what I'm going to do, I'm just log out this user. I'm just logging as a manager. Now, if I click this, see, now I can able to see the complete. I can able to see the checkbox also. Okay, so you can go diagram. It was in manager approval. I can go. I can click. I can just complete it. Once I done that, you can see now clearly manager approval. It was in manager approval state. Once I complete it, see, it was changed to HR approval and it was gone from my screen. If I click this, I cannot do. As a manager, he cannot do anything because as of now it was assigned to HR. Okay, so I'm just log out as a manager, log in as a HR now. Okay, so now if I click this, see, now I can able to see that, right? I can click this and I can click on complete. Once I done this, it will go off. It will go from this task screen. Okay, it's gone, right? So now all task, zero task is there. So it means that I created one process. Okay, and I approved it, manager approved it, HR approved it, I completed the process. This is what the whole stuff. Okay, so this is what you need to, as a cockpit screen, you can see that still my process is running. Okay, so task list screen to see the task. Okay, and the admin screen is to add the users, to manage the groups, all the stuffs. Okay, hope you understood, right? So whatever I teach you. Okay, thanks for watching.